Mr. Mayor.
I'll take 2 seconds. Well, thanks for everybody for being here. One of the things that I know, and that you probably know as well, is that the issue of violence in the community is multifactorial. There is no silver bullet, there is no single answer. It is wrapped around a long history of disenfranchisement, poverty, education that is not effective and does not work, lack of jobs training skills, lack of investment. All of those things contribute to the problem that we have. It is not enough to simply try to arrest our way out of it. We have to arrest the people who are incorrigible and can't be saved or don't want to be saved, but we have to do everything that we can to get people out of the system before they become incorrigible. That's the whole purpose of KC Nova. We've been working on KC Nova for over a year now, putting it together, raising the funds, putting the people in place. The idea behind KC Nova is a multifactorial, collaborative effort between the federal government, state, city, county, mayor's office, prosecutor's office, U.S. Attorney's office, police department, ATF, FBI, to do 2 things. First, identify those people who are at the center of criminal enterprise and violent criminal enterprise. Get them out of the loop. They will either come voluntarily or they will be taken off the street and put away. Second, to find those who are on the verge of getting into those criminal enterprises and offering them an alternative. An alternative that involves the faith-based community, social services, education, job training, job placement, those types of things that can help them find a different path. And hopefully they will take that path and stay out of the process, and if they don't, then they'll be in the same situation that the people who are incorrigible are. That's the whole purpose of KC Nova, and that's a collaborative effort between the Chief of Police, Daryl Forte back there, Gene Peters-Baker, the County Prosecutor, Tammy Dickinson, the U.S. Attorney, the FBI, ATF, my office and the Mayor's office and the city to try to get that done. It is a long, slow process. It is one that offers alternatives, and it is something that we believe will work based on the fact that we researched this heavily. We figured out what other cities were doing and what was effective. We've taken those things that were effective and added them in, and we've gotten rid of the things that don't work. But here's the bottom line. None of it works, absolutely none of it works, unless the community wants it to work. It is impossible for us to do what everybody has to do. We have to collaborate on this. We have to make a commitment. If you don't want it in your neighborhoods, you don't want crime in your neighborhoods, then you have to do those things that keeps it out. You have to identify the people causing the problems, and you have to be willing to stand up and help put them away or get them off the street. We need the faith-based community to come in and offer the services that we need. We need the social service agencies that we're collaborating with. KC Nova has hired our social service head and coordinator, and now we're in the process of hiring more social service workers so that we can get to social services. But none of it matters, absolutely none of it matters, unless the community collaborates with us. It's easily said, but it's not been easy to do. Now we have the pieces in place. Daryl Forte is collaborative. He's been in the community, lived in the community, he works in it, he's trying to do everything he can. We are trying to do exactly what we can. None of it's going to matter unless we have your help. So asking for your help, it's a long process, but if we work together, we can actually make a difference.
I'm Senator Kiki Curls. I serve the 9th District here in Kansas City, and I just want to echo many of the things clearly the mayor said. This is a community issue. I want to thank Representative Ellington, of course, for having the forum today as we begin to talk about some of the systemic issues that we find as a basis of crime. You know, we need to talk about education in this too. I think all of us know that we are facing a very critical time right now in reference to our educational system. And it's going to take us as a community to be able to come together to make these decisions that are important so that we make sure that our kids are supported. Successful children, successful kids leads to a successful community. So when we talk about education, we talk about crime, those are things that we need to clearly address as a community. Those are things that we have to address as elected officials. Again, I want to thank the mayor for the work that he's doing in areas of pride in the city, as he just explained, Representative Ellington for having this forum as well. Again, I want to give some acknowledgement to Chief Forte for the work that he's also done since he's been chief for the city of Kansas City. So again, thank you. I said I would not be very long because there are several of us, of course, that have to make introductions, but thank you again.